Hey, what's up, folks? This is the one and only Mark Spencer, and folks, this has been a great year. A great year of MMA, a great year of football, a great year of whatever. It hasn't been a great year in financial times, but for all the fans out there that love mixed martial arts, just like me and my cool commentator, Greg Campos, I think this year has been a good year from MMA. I mean, we even got the MMA talk going. The MMA, whatever, UFC talk. I mean, one thing I'm going to remember about 2008 is all the great knockouts in UFC. How about you, Greg?
Well, Mark, you're definitely right. There was a lot of great knockouts in the UFC, and the best one of 2008, Mark, I have to say, was Rashad Evans knocking out Chuck Liddell. That was a beautiful knockout. I never seen somebody get knocked out so hard, lay on the mat for about a minute, but that was a beauty. And another thing that I remember in the UFC is not too long ago, Brock Lesnar winning the heavyweight championship from Randy Couture. That was another knockout, but it wasn't that beautiful as the one against Rashad Evans and Chuck Liddell. But I have to say, well, folks, it's been quite a year. I mean, I even cut my hair. It's short for once.
2 years.
In 2 years. What does this have to do with UFC? Nothing. But it's the coming of the new year, and I can't wait to watch UFC 92. And main card, Forrest Griffin against Rashad Evans. And also, Minotauro Nogueira.
Yeah. What about Minotauro?
It's not
What's so great about him?
What's great about him, he was a Pride heavyweight champion, and pretty much he submits everybody. Except one guy, Fedor. Well, I don't know that Fedor. He's a escape artist. He can get out of anything. But to say the least, Frank Mir against Antonio Nogueira. Now I have to say I'm putting my money on Nogueira, and other people I've talked to, they're putting their money on him too. And now the other main event is Wanderlei Silva against Rampage Jackson. Wow. Apparently this is going to be the third time they fight, and I heard the last 2 times I think Wanderlei Silva won. I'm not too sure.
Well, he knocked him out pretty good. I saw some of the highlights from it.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, my predictions for the 3 fights. Wanderlei Silva against Rampage Jackson. I'm going to give it to Wanderlei Silva because how he did against Keith Jardine was quite impressive. He basically, Keith Jardine gave a nice little low kick. He pretty much just knocked him out with one and just pretty much ended the fight, I think, in about 10-15 seconds. It was unbelievable. And Keith Jardine's no joke, so that was an impressive win. And now the second main event, Antonio Nogueira against Frank Mir. I think you've heard me say this, folks, but I'm going for Antonio Nogueira. And also the main event, Forrest Griffin against Rashad Evans. Well, I'm predicting this might be, it really might just go the distance. But I don't know why. But I think Rashad Evans is going to take it because he's pretty much, taking out everybody. I mean, he fought against Stephan Bonnar, which Forrest Griffin couldn't, finish him. But when I saw Rashad Evans fighting Stephan Bonnar, he practically dominated the fight. I think all around, Rashad Evans is actually maybe a better fighter than Forrest Griffin. But Forrest Griffin, he has heart and soul. He can take a licking and keep on ticking. So it'd be interesting how this fight's gonna go. But it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a great seesaw match against Ultimate Fighter winner number 1, Forrest Griffin, and Ultimate Fighter winner number 2, Rashad Evans. Now it's gonna be a great way to end the 2008 year with this UFC coming up December 27th. Pacific time is 7 p.m. and Eastern time is 10 p.m. I'm definitely going to be watching it at a bar, but maybe I got some hookups and I can watch it at somebody's place. I'm just hoping that they invite me over. But that's right, 2008's been a crazy year for UFC. And I have to say, in my life, it's been pretty crazy 2008. I don't know, a lot of disappointments, I don't know, it's just been one of those years, you know, that doesn't give great joy, but for me personally, but the UFC never makes me in a bad mood and always brings my mood up. And I gotta thank the UFC for, you know, making it one of the best of 2008, because every time I go see a pay-per-view, I'm always hungry, ecstatic, and ready to see the fight. So I have to say, thanks to UFC, thanks to the owners, thanks to Dana White for putting together these matches. They're fabulous. And the only thing I can say about UFC, I can't wait till 2009, because 2009 I bet he's going to bring some more surprises. Anyway, I'm not much into jokes today, but I'm going to give it to my friend Mark here, and he's going to do some more commentating. And, you know, I love you fans, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Well, MMA fans, I got some breaking news. Just on the wire, I just checked out MMA Weekly. It looks like the big name Tito Ortiz is officially going to sign with Affliction. I don't know the details of the contract, but I think it's a long-term one. Probably a 2-year fight, probably 6 fights. Do they have the mandatory contracts there, Greg? About 6 fights?
Well, I know for UFC it's minimum 4.
4? Yeah. So I guess maybe a 4-fight contract, probably 4 or 5-fight contract with Tito Ortiz. Just breaking news. And there's some other news. It looks like a former great MMA fighter just got in an accident. Have you heard of a guy named Will Ribeiro?
No.
Well, some young fighter, Will Ribeiro, just got in a major accident. Hopefully he gets better, gets well, and, you know, fighting's not everything in life, man. You need to be able to, you know, move around and do what you got to do. It looks pretty serious. I think he got like a brain injury, so hopefully we're praying he gets well. And then some other MMA news. I think end of the year, K1's going to be throwing on a great fighting event. And guess who's going to be commentating, Greg? You would be shocked. Kimbo Slice will be commentating at this K1 fiesta. There's going to be a few big names fighting there. I think Vito Belfort will be fighting there, Greg. Former UFC heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
And a few other guys from back in the Pride days will be at this great K1 event. So that's all the big time news I got for you fans out there. So I'm going to give it back to Greg. And Greg, I got one question for you. Tell me what was the best knockout you think was probably the best knockout in 2008. Just tell me, what's the best knockout?
Well, Mark, I have to say there's 2 best knockouts that I watched in the UFC. That has to be, of course, Gabriel Gonzaga knocking out Mirko Cro Cop.
Oh yeah,
that kick to the head made a big noise around the world. And now, the second best knockout I have to say was Sean Evans' one-punch knockout against Chuck Liddell. That was an amazing.
Probably the knockout of the year. Yeah.
I don't know, those 2 are going up for the knockout of the year in my book.
But it was either going to Chuck Liddell or Sean Evans. One of those guys were going to hit the ground. Power of both sides.
Yeah, well, I kind of predicted that matchup. I like kind of said, if Sean Evans stocks the move and manages to hit him one, he'll go down. Oh well, what a year, 2008. I mean, and we got still more time till the year ends. Who knows what's going to happen? I mean, there's excitement in the air. I mean, I can't wait till 2009. I mean,
The
2009.
championship, the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360.
Well, like Mark said, the UFC is coming up for PlayStation 3, so if you're a gamer, definitely get that one for yourself, and I think I'll get it for myself. I don't play games much, but anything to do with UFC, I get it, so...
Yeah, you're hooked?
So, yeah, I'm hooked. I'm hooked on UFC, and I really enjoy the fans of UFC. They're really, hardcore, right into it, right in your face. What can I say? Anyway, I gotta say goodbye to me and Mark, and hope you enjoy the show. And take care.
Bye.